Hi, student. I should say student who's visited Boise State University. Now, if you visited Boise State University, you really know you visited. It's a great campus. You probably enjoyed or liked what you saw. You only saw a part of it. You got to meet some of my students, and you've thought about it for a few weeks, some of you over a year. And now it's time to apply to Boise State University. I always like students to make sure, because the kind of students that go to Boise State University are different. All my students are great, but you're different because you want to do something different. You feel adventurous. You want to do something, go to a campus where, boy, you're going to learn a lot about life and, frankly, how to deal with people, with white folks. A lot of you all have not, maybe, or some have, but you're going to meet some pretty cool white people. And it's important in this day and age that that happens. Now, your friends are going to, or friends even of your family, are going to criticize your decision, but it's only an application. You still have time to think about it, but the window is closing on the best times to apply. And I want to help your application. We have plenty of scholarship money that's unique to our program. Boise State loves our students, and I'm going to be up there a lot to take good care of you while you're there. Parents, if you're listening, this is really good ground. Don't believe the media. Don't believe what you've heard. It's a nice place to go to school. My daughter has gone to school there. I've had over 40 students go. 6 of them are living in the area up there. It's a wonderful place to be. Don't believe what you see, hear, and feel about a red state or racism or whatever. It's all a trick of the media. Let them apply. Students, you should apply now. There's some deadlines that are coming up for scholarships for there. I'll talk about that at the end, but first, I need to show you how to apply. And it's very easy to apply. You don't have an essay. You don't need teacher recommendations, which to some of you, it's going to be like, oh boy, thanks, because there's a lot of work going on in that area right now. You need to also go to your school and ask your guidance counselors how transcripts are being sent to schools. They'll either send you to a third-party provider or they'll tell you how to get transcripts in your hand. If you get them in your hand for the first 3 years transcript, I'll show you how to mail them, okay? You need to get a hold of me. But on the other hand, if they got a third-party provider, direct them to send the transcripts to Boise State first before you apply. That's the first step, because so many times people apply to Boise and they never figure out how to get their transcripts. It has to be an official sealed transcript. It just can't be sent through the email or scanned or take a picture of it. That is not going to be acceptable to Boise State. Next, you need to tell me that you're applying. Then you need to apply. I put together a few pictures to remind you of your trip to Boise. It's one of my absolute favorite schools to visit. So I probably should do that. Stand by. There's the downtown Boise. Most of you got to visit that. If you didn't, you will. There's Elmer's Restaurant down here in the corner. In fact, the hotel we stayed at is back in the lower left here. You just can't see it. But it's a beautiful area this time of the year. The mountains are there. My students that are at Boise State love it when they're going to go up there to school, and they love it when they come back. And you want a school like that where you're looking forward to going back to school and you're looking forward to be home. You love both places. You need a school like that that's good for you, okay? And let me see what else I got here. Here's a picture of that blue football field during a recent game they had at Boise. One of my students sent me this. Shout out to them. Shout out to Aaron for sending this to me. Some of you met Aaron Williams when we were there. You had a student panel. All right. It's a beautiful blue field. Students get to go free to all the Division I games for this Boise State team. And there's a shot of the school, the administrative building in the foreground. It's a portion of the campus. The rest of it is off camera here to the right. Behind those trees is the Boise River. There's downtown Boise right there. behind, okay? All right, now just how do we apply to Boise State? Well, let me show you. All right, here we go. There's a page for applying to Boise State. How do we get to it? You simply type in up here, apply Boise State University. Right? There it is down there, apply. You actually can type apply now, right? Type apply now to Boise State. It'll come up near the top. Well, it stays there, but that's okay. Just look down here, click here. It will take you to the same page we were just at, okay? Applying to Boise State is very simple. You scroll down and you start the undergraduate application right here. If you're a first-time user, you got to create an account first. You see, you create an account. You create an account first, and then you go through the steps to apply to Boise. It'll take you about 13 or 14 minutes to apply. Once you have applied and you get to the payment screen, you stop and email me your username and password, and I will arrange a fee waiver for you with Boise State and push your application forward. Watch your email and you'll see evidence that's been delivered. I need you to do that immediately because there's a deadline coming up for our scholarship. It actually is December 1st. I don't want to take any chances. The next thing you'll need to do, as I told you in the beginning, you'll automatically be considered for scholarships and even the honors college. If you're thinking about it, we'll go over that. But first, apply without your honors college application. Decline it at first, then just tell them you're interested in it so you can apply later to honors college. Don't let that delay your application. Submit that application while telling them you want to apply later for honors college. That'll take care of your honor scholarship later. Let's see, what else can I tell you? You need to make sure that your FAFSA is filed immediately. Some of you have already filed your FAFSA. If you need help filing your FAFSA, please get a hold of me. I'm filing a bunch of them, about 5 a day right now. Let's get that done. All right, parents and students, I sure hope that helps. Get those applications in today for Boise State University, and you'll have at least one good college you're admitted to affordably that you can think about later. Parents, if you want to visit Boise, I am going up in February or January. Just watch your email for details on that. All right, God bless you. Let me know if you're having any problem with that application. Bye-bye now.